Ooh. What's the matter?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Socially Unacceptable But Sober podcast. My name is Dino. I am an alcoholic.
I'm Jonathan. I'm alcoholic.
Mad alcoholic.
You forgot?
Yeah.
Forgot who you are?
I wasn't ready. I wasn't cued in.
Guys, tonight we got a special guest. My man over here, Kyle.
Kyle, alcoholic.
Kyle.
What's up, Kyle?
Yeah.
My boy.
Chill. Come on.
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
Fucking living the best life ever.
If I was doing any better, it'd be a crime.
If I was any better, I'd be twins.
Anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, love us, comment, sobriety dates so we can shout them out.
Oh, am I doing the comments this week?
Comments.
You ain't got a phone to do comments, so I guess I'll
got
do
no
the comments.
phone. Jonathan's going to tell you how to do all the like, subscribe, and share and comments, sobriety dates, all that stuff. And he's also going to tell you about, hey, John.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a pretty cool shirt you got right there.
That is a fucking cool shirt, huh? You like this?
Talk about it.
You guys like this? You could find it. We got a Shopify store.
Like this thing right here.
You can find it. They're linked up in the YouTube page. It's right here. It is subspodcast.myshopify.com. That's where you get merch. We got hats, we got shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and coffee tumbler. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what we got.
Nice.
That's what we got for right now.
And the back says something?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
it does.
Yeah.
It sure does.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What's it say?
This one time, bro.
Oh.
He did that for me.
The word
he
this
did
made
that.
it. It
He
made
did-
it.
He did it for me. I know that. I love it for that.
Look at him. He's
He did
blocking.
that just for me. I know that.
Cool. All right, guys, check out that site, man. Get your merch.
Hell yeah.
Cool stuff on there. And
Before we even get started, we even get started, I gotta give my girl Pat a shout out.
Pat for talking shit last
For
week.
talking a lot of shit last week. I know, Pat, that you could clearly see by the look on my face, I did not know who I was talking to.
Dude, she watched that. She watched that over and over like three times.
It was
She
John's
sent
mom.
him a message.
He was like, "This motherfucker."
She said, "Tell Matt he's in trouble."
Shout out to Pat, Mom Dukes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so Shopify, John. How could they like, subscribe, share?
Yeah,
and comment?
so the best place to go is YouTube. That's where we stream the video. We got the audio of the podcast up there. That's at Subs Podcast. Just search that in YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on TikTok. Subs.podcast1 on TikTok, and that's where the shorts go up. We also have shorts on YouTube. So,
And I'm wearing shorts.
and you're wearing shorts. That's fucking what a coincidence, man. That's crazy.
They're not fucking sub shorts.
Nah.
Yeah, we ain't got them for
You
sale.
got any commitment in socks in here?
I've had people ask for that dumb
I was
shit.
there when they asked for it.
Shorts.
I was like, "What does this dude think
They
is
want a
Walmart?"
full fucking
You got
full
shorts?
outfit.
I need shit. It's hot as balls in here.
No,
No, but you got pants.
he got the KO sweats.
Oh,
on.
you got the KO sweats. Yeah, you got the KO
He
sweats
put it
across
right
the
across
crotch.
his balls.
Yeah,
KOs.
baby. That's right.
Oh, Clap
Hey,
that
it's a
fuck
family
outta here.
show.
Clap that out of here. Gotta get that.
Kyle's gonna get into those shorts in a little while.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what about comments? We got any comments?
Yes, so we got comments,
Lost
of
my
course.
job in 1 week.
Yeah, one week. Here you go, buddy. Here you go.
Fuck you.
No,
Fuck you.
no phone, no nothing.
That's because Jonathan took it away.
Yeah, I took it away. You're fucking demoted. Can you read it? It's too far.
Do it.
What the fuck? One land, one, I don't know, fuck, whatever that is. Steal the shirt and some food.
Yeah, that was the anxiety of buying it. That's the anxiety of buying the $3
when you
shirt.
were buying your $3 shirt. They
Steal the
said,
shirt?
Steal the shirt and get some food. Sound advice right there.
Sound advice for a beginner. Yep.
Our brother Roy Bowers.
Roy.
Do
Roy.
the math. Do the math, not the meth.
That's right.
Yeah, no meth up in this piece.
And then Roy Bowers again. How do I move this, John?
You just two fingers like that. It's crazy.
Fuck the fuck. I don't
Yeah,
use these things.
2 fingers.
T
Leave
for
it.
trust, I for in, M for my, E for everything. Time. Trust in my everything.
Word. I like that.
God is my everything. Grateful to the fellowship and the great sponsors for the daily reminders to where my feet are and that God has me right where I'm supposed to be. Trust the process, especially when it's the last thing I want to do.
Hell
Like
yeah.
Dino's counselor said, do something different.
Do something different.
Another great episode in the books.
Thank you, Roy.
Thank you, Roy,
Thanks,
brother
Roy.
Roy. And Roy was
How
one of the
ironic.
Another one, Roy?
No, my girl, Pat Russell. Great episode. Trusting the process is key, just as turning it over to God. Matt, I don't know what to say, but I still love you. Thank you, Pat, and I love you too.
I'm a
See,
good
she
boy,
don't
Pat.
hake you.
I'm a good boy.
Unless she's being passive aggressive. That's something else we can get into.
Yeah.
KJW1142. Should have went to the Salvation Army. They sell clothes.
Everybody's got tips, bro.
Some have soup kitchens.
So the last episode, it was, I ended up, I had to buy a shirt for a job interview. I had $3 to my name. I'm homeless in Stanford, living in a shelter. And I found one on a clearance rack for $288. And I lost my marble. I didn't know what to do. Like, for the first time in life, I was like just stuck. Like, do I put it back? Do I eat? What do I do? I freaked out. Something so minute, I didn't know how to handle that. I've never been sober before and doing the right thing. Because, I'd rather just shove it down my pants and go get a burger. You know what I mean? But I had to do the right thing. Freaked out, dude. It took me 3 hours to get the shirt. Because I had to talk to somebody for 2 hours, talking me off the ledge.
You
It
wore
was
that
crazy.
shirt proud.
Yeah.
And I didn't get the job.
He didn't
Thank
get
God.
the job either.
And
Probably because of the shirt.
yeah.
They're
But that's
like,
the
"Damn,
thing. That's what sobriety teaches. You
like-
don't go in and steal shirts and
No.
foods
He was
anymore.
probably-
Foods?
He was probably like, damn, that's an ugly shirt. I ain't hiring this fucking guy.
Yeah, fucking guy.
Who else? What else you got?
Okay, this
Yeah, skip it. We don't have to do them all. You do whatever. You're freelancing,
don't
man.
think
This is your world. We're just squirrels trying to
well,
get a nut.
you know what? I got to do it. I don't know. How do I get to read more? Right?
Yeah, you just click on it. Just click on the old banger.
How do you do that?
Yeah, press a little
This is
harder.
horrible.
Oh, wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is episode 1.
I'm not in control of these things right here.
Yeah, I got the shortcut keys. I'm the computer whiz.
You should. This is from Ivy Blount, 2887. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna just read it. You shouldn't have to apologize for the truth. I attended College of the Holy Cross from 1988 to 2000.
That's 12 years.
Yeah, that might be a mistake. This is exactly what I witnessed while attending school. Very wealthy and privileged kids that partied hard
Oh, yeah.
and drank like fish.
Oh, yeah.
She's talking to you, Jonathan.
Yeah, it's because from my college dorm chaos. My one time, bro.
Yeah.
But
like
it
I'm
doesn't
the only one on the
negate
show here.
what happened on campus when I attended. The true stories I can tell with first and last names are book worthy.
Ooh, write the book. I'll co-sign it. I'll co-sign any of
Yeah,
that shit.
dude, Catholic colleges, they were out of control, bro.
Yeah, dude.
This is from
That's what the good shit was, too.
Dino talking about the moment you realize others understand your struggles. This is from Doodly Doo 169. Damn, that's actually pretty deep. If there's a name for someone that has been through it and got past it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's the name for it. It's been done.
Here's our
been
boy.
And got through it.
He's just talking about episode 20 in general, Southwest Chuck.
Chuck!
So many episodes, y'all talk about the readiness and hearing what others are saying.
It's warm.
I still remember
Nice.
the moment when it clicked for me. There I was, a 19-time convicted felon, ex-1 percenter, thinking I'm unique, listening to a retired circuit court judge tell my story in a meeting.
That's crazy, dude.
That was my spiritual awakening.
Wow.
Sending love from Southwest Florida. Keep on keeping on.
Keep on, keeping
Chuck,
on.
appreciate the
Fucking
texts every
Chuck.
day, too, brother.
Hell
I
yeah.
read them.
Text from the elders, baby.
This is from Manny, Mpino60.
Who?
Manny,
Don't interrupt
Don't
me, bro.
interrupt me, bro.
Don't fucking interrupt.
fuck.
I love you, Manny. It's all
Great
good.
to
Stop
see
fucking
you
around.
back, gents. Manny, you told us your fucking date already. Now you want to double
He's
dip.
double dipping, baby.
Well, let's give Manny his shout out.
yeah,
June
because he's coming.
25th. Here's my clap for you.
It was last month.
He gave us that. Yeah, but he said fucking two times. So
Two times.
June 25th, Manny celebrated 3 years.
All right.
Congratulations.
All right, Manny.
Manny, 3 years.
I
Oh,
know.
and shout out to Chuck. All right, let's throw that out there. Chuck just celebrated 4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right,
Chuck, yeah,
4
Chuck.
years. He should have fucking put that in this thing.
That
This-
son of a
it's humble,
bitch,
man. It's humble
mother.
right
Yeah,
there.
that is.
Bill Hees, 784. Blink 52. With a smiley face. I'm going to guess that's
goes
going
the-
back to the hater.
Yeah. Blink 52. Yeah.
And then Bill hit us up again on episode 19. Man, you guys have totally kept me walking the path. I don't know. Sobriety has
Word.
its ups and downs. Been going through a lot, and you guys make me laugh and want to hold on even tighter to my sobriety.
Awesome.
That's
man.
awesome, Bill.
Hell yeah, bro.
May 22nd, 2014.
All right, buddy.
Oh, Bill, you just fucked up. This
Why?
motherfucker, Bill says,
Read the rest of the comment.
Oh, it's one time, bro. No this in it. Fuck you, Bill. And I mean that with all the love in my heart.
I thought we agreed, though. It is whatever
It's whatever
it is.
you
Whatever
want.
you
Yeah, I
say.
got
It's
no
whatever
judgment.
it is.
I got no judgment except
Ashley Banks.
I judge Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
No, it's all
Appreciate you,
good,
brother.
Bill. We really appreciate you, man. Congratulations on that date. You keep on working, man.
Hell yeah, brother. One day at a
These-
time.
These are all the old ones. Like that was from your fucking slinging sledge rock stuff. So
So we're done.
Huh?
we're done.
We're done.
Yeah, we're
Guys,
done.
thank you very much for the comments. Don't forget.
Hey, thank
like,
you, Matt.
subscribe,
gotta
share,
bring the
all
glasses
that stuff. Welcome to episode 21.
my phone.
This is our guest episode. Kyle is our guest tonight. What we do is we bother Kyle.
We throw
and then-
rocks
and
at
we
him.
throw rocks at him. We
Don't
bother
hurt
him.
me.
All that stuff. And then, as usual, we end with the segment of One Time Bro.
Whose is it?
Or this One Time Bro. It's yours and his.
Oh, it is mine.
Kyle, guest always gets one, and you get one this
right.
week.
I
I
got
have a feeling they're going to be
You got
some
one
doozies
queued
for him.
up? You got
Are you
something
kidding me?
queued up?
He got one on the way here.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, it's
Life's a
fresh.
movie, bro.
So Kyle, man, it's really good to
Yeah.
have you, bro.
Good to be
You
here.
know, you've been around for going on
years.
2
Coming
years,
on
bro.
2 years,
On the
brother.
10th.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
my boy, man. Oh, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
man. That is.
You've grown on me like a motherfucker, bro. Like I love you, bro. Like I feel like
Love you
you've been
too,
around just as long, man. You know what I mean?
Love you too, man.
Because you do this thing. You know, you do the work. You're all about it. You walk it. You don't just talk it. You walk it. So, you know, one thing I wanted to talk to you about, and I was thinking about it outside before we started the show, is how you've kind of been introduced to this program way before you actually got into recovery. You know, and which was a female in your life, a role model. I don't want to put her out there, but you could say your mother,
yep.
your mother.
My mother, yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
man.
want to say it.
I don't want to
but
put it
your mother-
out there,
Well,
but I'm going to put it out there.
Let him say it. You know what I mean?
Mama Bear.
So yeah, man. What was that like? You know what I mean? Living the way you were living, having her around. You know.
Yeah, my mother, she's been in the program for 17 years, and she's seen me through, obviously, my whole life, a lot of my chaos, and she would always drop, you know, little sayings in there, and not knowing that it was part of the program sayings, you know, there's a easier, softer way, or you don't have to live like this, or, you know, there's a better way to live.
Stop doing drugs.
Stop doing drugs.
Cut the shit, you idiot.
Just say no.
Just stop. No, no.
Just say no.
But you know, she never pushed it on me. She mentioned it to me towards the end about coming to meetings and whatnot. I just wasn't ready at that point,
Right,
and
right.
I was still. I got this.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know, I don't need that.
Right.
Part of me is grateful that I didn't just go because I feel like I would have got like a
resentment.
you know, a resentment, or I would have been, I would have had an extra wall up, and like, I don't, who would look at the, you know, I would have went in there cocky, and the way it happened is the way it happened for me. It's
I
all
love the way it
God's
happened,
plan.
man. I
Oh,
love the
me
way it
too.
happened. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
That last couple
Dude,
days right there.
I'll be honest. Once I learned a little bit more about this cat,
Yeah.
I was like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck?" Like, I didn't believe. So the fact, like, Kyle's a successful businessman. You know, like, materialistically, like you present well, man. You present really nice. And I was like, Why'd he come in here, man? You still got shit out
Too
there.
much shit to sell.
Yeah, you still
I'm
got.
like, goddamn, bro, how do you still have jewelry on, man?
Yeah,
I couldn't
like,
have
you
a
still
necklace
got-
for 20 minutes.
How could life be so bad? You got these bikes, these
Yeah,
cars, all this stuff
yeah.
going on. How could life be? No, but it was. No matter all the materialistic stuff that I had in my life, all the flash, all that, I was losing myself. I was losing myself. I didn't know who I was anymore. I was very uncomfortable being in my own skin.
Oh, yeah.
And my surroundings, it just wasn't fun anymore. I can go back to like what you said about being introduced to the program, how it happened real quick. I went up to New Hampshire. My parents have a summer house up there, like a little trailer right near Hampton Beach.
Nice.
And I went up there, and I told my mom before going that I'm going to close down the shop. I'm going to go up there for a couple of weeks. I need to just get away. And she's like, why are you going up there? And I said, no, I'm stressed out, the shop. And no, why are you going up there? Just the relationship. I need time by myself.
Yeah.
Why are you going up there? She wanted me to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm going up there to detox off of drugs. And she just said, thank God it's about time. And I really wanted it. And me going up there.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think? Because I remember when I had something similar to, and I mumbled like what I needed to say to my mother that she wanted to hear. I mumbled it. I didn't have no kind of bass in my voice at all.
It didn't come out right away.
Yeah.
Believe me, it didn't come out that clear. I was like, I'm going to detox. I need to get off it. She asked me, what are you coming off of? And I told her heroin and cocaine and
Pretty much
Good
everything.
stuff, ma.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an alcoholic. I quit drinking before the end of my run, but I was using heroin and cocaine every day. And I told her, I said, I'm going up there to detox. And going up there, I was planning on being alone, being by myself. And she said, oh, we'll be up there. We got a retirement party to go to. And so I'm thinking, okay. And I wait a day or so, and I'm waiting for the shakes and everything to come. And I don't know, it just wasn't coming. My mother called and said, we're going to come up there tomorrow. I said, I thought you were coming up like next week. She said, no, we're coming up tomorrow.
You're like, oh, shit.
I said, oh, shit. They're about to see me through,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because I wanted to be alone for that. I knew what was coming.
About to come, yeah.
She knew better than you.
She knew better, and the way it plays out, and she said it too, like she was scared to come up there, and she was nervous, and she didn't know to give me space.
Right.
But the way it happened was she knew, like, she needed to be there for me, and I'm grateful that she was, because when I was there, the next day she came. Now this is day 2, and she was just trying to prepare me, and here, eat something, drink your fluids, and I'm starting to get a little irritable, and discomfort. And
That
she
ozone
knew it was
fire.
coming. And I'm starting to get uncomfortable. And then like day 3, I'm really like antsy. I'm not feeling good, and I'm craving. She's like, well, maybe, change the thought, move a muscle. We'll go for a walk by the beach. We'll go rock climbing by the ocean. And we did. And we went by the beach rock climbing around this like bay.
I had a different idea of rock climbing.
And it was like, by the ocean, all the rocks. And we're going there, and I'm
rocks.
smelling seaweed. I'm smelling seaweed, and I'm like, "Ugh," I'm starting to detox. So now we're walking around this bay. I'm like halfway through walking around, and I'm like dying now. I'm puking.
Yeah.
I'm sweating. It's the middle of July.
Kicked it up.
And I'm thinking, I got to make it around that bend back. And then by the time we get back, my mom says, maybe that wasn't a good idea, because I was looking bad, man. I was feeling bad. I wasn't looking too good. We went back to the house. I couldn't hold down food. Day 4 was really bad. She said, there's a meeting on the beach every morning. There's a meeting on the
What
beach.
you want to hear?
Just what I want to hear. Yeah, man, that sounds good. Shut the fucking door. I don't want to hear nothing about a meeting. I'm dying over here.
Yeah.
I'm shitting myself.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking
I'm good,
vicious, man.
puking. I'm in bad shape, right? I'm hot.
yeah.
I'm cold. I'm riding the bicycle.
Paid a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
Feeling good about yourself.
Oh my god,
Dude, I
was-
tell you,
I
detox
was-
is like a spiritual experience in itself. Right
Dude.
there, man.
Good.
I'm glad I was all the way up in New Hampshire, because
Yeah, because you weren't really around.
I wasn't around nobody. I couldn't make
Yeah.
a quick phone call, bring me
Yeah.
something. It was like, this is an assignment. I went up
Yes.
here, literally shut
Yeah.
down my life
Yeah.
to get to get
Yeah.
clean and sober. So I just had to muscle through it. And, you know, the sayings, again, like my mother would say, you know, this too shall pass, or time. You know, this I must earn. And I'm
right.
like, I got to earn this day by day, minute by minute.
Yeah.
Day 5 was bad. Same thing. There's a meeting on the beach. There's a meeting on the beach. I don't shut the door. I don't care about a meeting, please. You know, I love my mother to death, but, you know, I'm sick. I'm detoxing. I'm in a bad shape. Day 6 comes. She's coming back to Connecticut. She went to her retirement party. They did their thing. She, you know, she's looking out for me. I mean, I'm like the exorcist in that trailer. I touched everything in that trailer except for the ceiling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's coming out of me,
dude.
right?
Oh God,
I'm
dude.
telling you, dude. And I need to, you know, like you say, Dino, my bottom is my biggest asset.
That's right. Yeah.
Because I hold on to that, and I don't forget that.
Don't forget it.
I don't forget it. The pain I was going through, and so day 6 is coming. I'm thinking, my mom's coming back to Connecticut. I'm up here to get clean and detox. I'll go to the meeting with her. You know, I think I know it'll make her happy. I know, you know, I'm broken. I'm like a dog with his tail between his legs. I'm beaten down.
Yeah.
So I said, Mom, I'll go with you. So she brought me
That must have
morning.
been like the most happiest moment of her life,
Oh my
bro.
God.
One of.
No, probably. I mean, she was happy. I mean, just the car ride there. Probably. I mean, looking back at it, she's so happy now. I mean, the weight lifted off my mother's shoulders today. I could see it. I could feel it. My whole family is just, it's a blessing. That ride there to the beach, it was, you know, like I said, middle of July, and we get to the beach. And there's a meeting. There's everyone there talking and hugging. And here I am in a sweatshirt, shivering. I couldn't even say my name.
Oh man.
And everybody was just so happy to see me. Hey, your mother told me so much about you. You're all going to be okay.
Nothing but
You
good
know,
things.
Nothing but good things, yeah. So I'm feeling like a piece of crap. I mean, I'm embarrassed. I don't know what's
Shame.
going on.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
shaking.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm in the worst part of my life right there. Spiritually and mentally, emotionally, physically, everything.
So you think you are. You really ain't, though.
Yeah, we don't really ever realize that we're already doing better at that moment. Because it still sucks, man.
right.
It still
You
sucks.
feel like shit, but you are
Right.
in so much of a better place.
Yeah, no. And going to that meeting, like I was saying before, instead of going there still using, just because my mom said there's, you know, go to a meeting, going to that meeting where I was so vulnerable and weak.
Yes.
And when I'm sitting in that chair and they're going around the room the first time saying Kyle alcoholic, you know, I started crying.
Yeah.
And hearing people's shares at that meeting. And it just made me relate. Every share that was said, for me, when it came time for me to share, I just said pass because I couldn't even talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My voice was scratchy. I couldn't even talk. But I was crying at that meeting. I forfeited. I surrendered right there. I
Yes.
felt something at that meeting that gave me the strength and it gave me hope. And I don't know if it's because of the setting, because it was on the beach, the waves, the sand, the seagulls, the sun, the meeting. God was there on that beach.
baby.
For me,
It was
I had a
all-
spiritual experience right there. I
Yeah.
swear.
It was all of that.
It was
It
all of
wasn't
that.
no one thing.
I
And
love that story.
It was all of that, and I surrendered right there. My mom after the meeting was so happy. Went, what do you think? I said, I feel good. I said, you know, there's one tomorrow.
Yeah, you got a little taste of God in
I'm
you,
gonna
baby.
come back. I'm
I
gonna
need
go
some more of
back.
that shit.
I need some more, man. I need, you know, I mean, you get, you know, I get, and even till this day, I get like that off meetings and in the rooms and being around you guys. You know, first I want to say it's an honor to be here right now.
Dude, it's our
with
honor.
you guys, because you guys were in the beginning and still are more than ever are big mentors to me in my sobriety.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
You ever
I
thought-
look up to you
ever
guys.
Get used to that.
No, I look
We're
up to you
mentors.
guys,
You know what I
man.
say in my head when people
Matt's
say that?
mental,
You're
not a
fucking
mentor.
liar. I say you're fucking lying.
Listen, no, all three of y'all, man,
and I
for
know
real.
You're dumb shit. Too.
For real, all three of y'all. When Dino would share and Matt and Jonathan, when they share in the men's meeting, I mean, I would take
The
their
men's
shares
spot.
with me.
The men's spot.
Men's
Waterbury
spot.
has a strong.
That's right, baby.
Waterbury got a strong network of
right.
sobriety,
That's right.
strength there, and tough dudes living life on life's terms. And a prime example is right here. And I'm like, man, I want to be like these dudes, man.
Jesus.
These dudes. You know what I mean?
You gotta
For
set higher
real.
goals, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
No, but things you would say in the meeting,
Yeah.
I would carry with me throughout the day.
Did you
and
know?
it'd play in my head. You know what I mean?
Did you know them before coming into
No,
the
I
room?
knew
You
Matt.
knew Matt.
I knew Matt.
Oh, that's right.
Because you told me the tattoo.
I was always in
Sorry.
a dark room, bro.
Uh,
TV off, candle lit.
Yeah.
No, don't light your fucking lighter. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
some more. That's it.
Yeah,
See
make
you
some
later.
more.
Give me some more. I didn't want to hear that lighter.
One
I was
thing-
outside.
I remember when you first came in.
Yep.
I said, "Look at this motherfucker." And him and I had a lot of conversations, and I said, "Okay, I'm gonna just fall back and watch
Yeah.
and see what's what." And but you never came in fired up. You never came in cocky.
Nope.
Yeah.
And
He was very quiet.
Yeah, actually,
very
very
quiet.
now we can't shut him.
Now
the
we can't
fuck
shut
up.
the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I tell him. You know what I mean? I tell him.
So
I'm here to carry a message now, not the mess.
that's
But I
right.
came in listening because I'm trying to learn.
That's
you know what
right.
I mean?
Yeah,
Just
that's
like in
right.
the street, I'm watching how people are
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
You know, I got to see how people are living on this side.
That's right.
Because this is my first go at this.
Yeah.
You know, I've been using drugs and alcohol my whole life. You know, from heavy as a teenager until 36.
Yeah.
When I finally got
No
clean and
shit.
sober.
36. I was 37 when I came in. And you
Damn.
weren't you 30 something?
Nah, I wish.
Oh, you're
I mean, it might have been one of those times. I was 30
You were?
something coming in here.
38.
yeah.
I think I was
36,
41.
37, 38.
41, I think. 41. 42.
Old timer. Late bloomer.
But yeah, so and
The most important thing, I gotta cut you off real
yeah.
quick.
So, no,
I
no,
hate to interrupt.
interrupt.
We'll
Hate
talk
to
to
interrupt,
Manny-
though.
We'll talk to
Fucking
Manny
interrupt.
about that.
it's Manny's shit.
The one thing that was so vitally important that I really keyed in on you when you were new is you got right involved
That's
with
right.
the work.
That's right.
And that's where people fail. You know, in that first 30 days, you could watch a guy either say, I'm going to commit to this process,
Yeah.
or I'm going to keep sitting here like a wallflower and not say nothing and
Yeah.
not get involved, and no one's going to know my name, and then I'm
Yeah.
going to shrug my shoulders and say, these guys don't care about me.
Yeah.
Well, you know
Or
what,
it didn't work.
motherfucker?
Yeah.
You got to get it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
got it.
You got to go get it.
You
And
gotta
that
keep
was
getting
it
it.
was evident in the way of we've watched you grow. I love watching someone new come in. Whether you're in my life, I feel that you're in my life.
Right.
But there's still even the guy that I don't know, but I
Right.
watch him
Right.
grow. I get off on that.
Me too,
right.
bro.
I get such a fucking rush from watching
right.
growth because it's like you came in this horrible fucking
Oh,
mess.
yeah. Mess.
And as time comes and time goes and things get better, like even tonight talking about when you were detoxing, I really think it's the first time in my life that it came out of my mouth and said, "But you were already doing better."
Yeah.
I don't think because we're so used to
makes
being negative,
Yeah.
looking at everything shitty, and I say, like I wake up in prison. How's my life better? You're alive, stupid.
You're alive. You're not smoking rock.
You're not doing whatever
Yeah.
you were doing
You're not-
yesterday.
yeah.
You're not a slave to another
there,
substance.
There came
Yeah.
a point where I woke up and I was like, and this goes into what that clip you sent the other day about what do we program our mind, the things that we're looking for
That's
in
right.
life.
That's right.
I wanted to share the other night. I didn't get to because James didn't call on me. But whatever, James.
Whatever, James.
Yeah.
The funny thing
Resentments.
was Eddie was across the room and Eddie kept going.
Yeah.
So
Big
anyway,
ups to Eddie.
yeah.
Another
ups
day
to
in
Eddie.
paradise, baby.
But it's like, when you're new, and we've talked about this a million times, man, you're new, life sucks, you're miserable, you're looking down on yourself, and that's valid. But at the same time, if you could just begin to start looking at things a little more positively, you will be amazed at how much life changes.
And easier. It feels a little easier. Now,
releases that pressure.
It lifts weight. Exactly. yes.
And the reality is, like, because I had just came here, I just moved to Waterbury when you started coming around. So I was getting to know everybody, and I noticed Kyle showed up. Kyle showed up every Wednesday, and I like that.
Real quiet.
But you know what?
I'm
I
watching.
got
I'm
close.
learning.
I got
Stealth.
I got close with a lot of dudes that came in
Heard that about you.
that fucking ain't here no more. Like
Yeah, brother.
Dano.
Dano.
I was on honeymoon.
God
and
rest
fucking-
his- God rest
that
his soul.
kid Sean that Xbox kid, you know, and that's the thing. That's why it is so beautiful to see this
Yeah.
work in somebody's life, because you know what the alternative is.
Yes.
The alternative is usually a tragic, fucking terrible death that we gotta witness. You
John
know?
the fucking Cook always used to say, man, alcoholics, we don't, die. We get found.
We get found, man. We do. We
That's
get
what
found.
happened.
And I say that all the time. Kyle attested to this. There's 4 guys in this room right now. There's triple this right now in this town, in this city, that will either die, overdose, end up in the emergency room over a drug and alcohol related situation. This thing is insidious.
I think
Tonight.
your number's too
Low
low.
ball. Yeah, I am. And I
Tonight.
am. I'm lowballing it, but I'm saying maybe in a 20-mile radius, maybe 10 miles.
10
My
miles.
man whipped out his last.
Whip it, man.
Whip it.
Whip it.
I
And that's the thing, man. To watch you come in, and now. I
were you
remember
gonna say something?
I remember seeing him at the pig roast, the first one, right? And I'm just watching. I'm like, I could still see the pain. Like you're still hurting in 2 months. You know what
I
I
was
mean?
just gonna bring that up.
Yes,
that,
dude.
That when I got clean and sober and coming in, I remember my mother introduced me to Roy, and he was like, "Hey, if you want to get involved, come to the pig roast,
Yeah.
man. Come and help, and come by 11." And my mind's racing. I got to do this though. I got to show up. If this is what I'm trying to do,
He went
get
right
involved.
to work. He went right to work.
Right to
do
there.
it.
I was flipping burgers for hours, sweating whatever was left inside me. You need a break? Nope, just let me keep doing this. Keep me busy.
Part of my
please.
detox.
Keep me busy.
But you know what, though? Brings me right back to the other. You know how many newcomers come to the pig roast and the last thing they think about is getting involved?
Getting
Bro, not
involved,
even
yeah,
the last
yeah.
thing. They even complain. There ain't no more burgers left.
Nah, but I always been a team player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always been a team player.
Yo, then you come around the second pig roast, motherfucker's got a tip jar out front. I'm like, motherfucker. I was like, well, you got it.
You just said I've always been a team player, and that comes from because I say it a lot of times too, and Eddie says the same thing. What I did out there,
That's right.
I got to bring it in
That's
here,
right. That's right.
just in a positive way. Now I'm all in. I'm doing whatever I got to do. I'm hungry. I need more of this stuff. I got to do whatever I got to do to get my stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's the same mentality. Just you turn around in a positive direction and.
I always
just
been a
miracles.
team player. I was just playing on the
On
wrong team.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it, man.
Heard that about you.
Sat with the coaches and played with the players, man. Bing.
Oh, thank you very much. We'll be here all week. Don't forget to tape your waitresses. Try
But-
the veal.
Hell
I'm grateful. Big ups to Eddie, my sponsor. I big up him a lot. He doesn't take any credit. He gives it up to God. But
right.
he
Glory
took me
goes.
under his wing too and said, you got to wall up. You don't have to knock it all the way down, but
Brick
take
by
it down
brick.
piece by
That's
piece.
right.
There's good people in the rooms, and he kind of took me under his wing and directed me around. And that's, people look out for each other.
They do.
The way
They
the
do.
program is, it's amazing.
And
It's a
then
blessing.
we started to show off talking about KOs. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you had in that time of your life started a pretty decent business, man.
Right.
Thriving business.
Right.
But now. It's an amazing business, you know what I
yeah,
mean? And
it-
I try to stop in there, see him beep the horn at him. He's just, hey, what's up? So
Yeah.
KO, you want to talk about KO?
Yeah, KO's. That's my detail shop. I've been in business for like about a little over 15 years, since 2008.
Nice.
I opened up young, one bay garage, and it was attached to a car wash. The old Carl's 4x4 on Meriden
Oh
Road.
yeah, wow.
And
Jesus, man.
I was just hustling, grinding, doing whatever for cheap. Wax your car, vacuum, just grinding, hustling. I had 2 kids very young.
Gotta feed him.
Gotta feed them.
You guys, it's funny how they gotta eat.
Rents dough.
Them damn kids. You learning that?
Yeah,
with this little girl upstairs, she gotta eat.
Yeah, all the
They
time.
eat all the time.
All
little
the
babies
time,
don't eat
bro.
ramen.
They don't go for that 2-cent shit.
Puree this ramen,
So I'm
put it in a
hustling,
bottle.
and I always been, even jobs before that. I worked at, I don't know if I can say Loman Blazius Chevrolet out there.
Yeah, throw them out
Look at her.
Why not?
And I was
That's free
drinking on the
advertisement.
job,
Free
but I
publicity.
learned a lot in that detail shop. And I always hung around with Spanish crowd. We party, we drink hard, we sniff. We like to party. And Before that, I worked at restaurants. There was drinking second shift.
Oh,
and
restaurants.
Just, I'm working in the kitchen and
Once that
it
kitchen
just-
closes,
Yeah, for real.
it is on.
But the detail shop, I opened that up, and I always been around drugs and alcohol are a big part of my life ever since I was young. Between partying in the woods when I was younger, riding dirt bikes in the woods, funneling beers, mushrooms,
Oh, yeah.
all that like outdoor stuff. You know what I mean?
Kid stuff.
And
The crunchy
we
stuff.
didn't have phones attached to our hips.
Right.
Yeah.
When in my era might be the last era, but we didn't have phones.
How old
attached
are
to
you?
I'm 38.
Perfect.
So like we needed to know where the party was,
That's right.
which was what time. We
Yeah.
needed to know where people
Yeah.
were at, and everyone was getting hammered, or,
Yeah,
drinking or smoking weed or partying.
See, they're partying in the woods too up here.
Yeah, the woods are small here.
Riding
Bro.
the fucking horses.
The Catskills. You got acres
I didn't
upon
grow
acres.
up in the Catskills.
Wait, what woods did you grow up in?
Westchester, the
Westchester
Bestchester.
Woods?
No one says that ever. But
They
there
do
wo-
say
is
that.
there
The
woods out
Westchester
there?
women say
only
that.
fucking people from that area would say
Westchester, the
that.
Bestchester.
Oh, no, we're not going out
That's
there.
fucking horrible. If I moved to that place and someone said that, I'd
Suicide.
have to immediately move.
Suicide, he says.
Suicide.
Suicide.
Murder, suicide.
So the detail shop, I started up hustling, grinding, right, and everything's going smooth, right, and I tried Percocets for the first time.
Oh, damn.
People say, hey, I did a Percocet, I cleaned my whole bathroom.
Yeah,
I did a Percocet, I cleaned my whole room. Well, I'm cleaning cars all day, so keep them coming.
Yeah.
I want to clean.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah,
job.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Everything's easier.
And then not having Percocets, I found out what withdrawal was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
Because
sucks.
before that, drinking and cocaine, you're not feeling well the next day, and the next day you're okay. But the opiates were,
Yeah.
and this was during like that pandemic too, about that movie that came out, the
Oxys, all
painkillers.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was Percocets, Oxys everywhere.
Yeah.
And then it led to heroin, and it's weird because
financial,
it didn't
so
sink
logically-
me though. It's weird because it like brought me up.
Right.
I felt empowered.
Right.
I
That's-
felt unstoppable.
That's the
Give
insidious
me more.
part.
Now I can go.
I can clean 4 cars.
I can clean 4 cars. We're staying late, and all these guys working with me, we're getting high, and we're getting, and it kind of blew up. And then I got another shop, and so on and so forth. But the chaos continued,
Yeah.
and it got worse. And I'm young again. I'm 21, 23, 24. Everything's growing big. Got 6, 7 guys working for me. I'm selling drugs. I'm getting money. I got dealership accounts. Everything's
Nice.
going my way. Why would I want to stop?
Yeah,
Right.
fuck that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Fuck
My
that.
ex-wife, I still love her to this day. She's a very important woman in my life. But she was not having it with me using drugs, and
Damn it.
she
Anybody
didn't
worth
like
their
me
salt
having
wouldn't.
a wife, a mistress, and a girlfriend. I just couldn't convince her. You know what I mean?
You didn't try hard enough.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you were a salesman, that would have been
Don't
sold.
you watch the movie Goodfellas? This is
Come
normal.
on, this is
You know what I mean?
life,
Watch
man.
it again. Watch it again.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
the Bhutan on the side, all right?
No,
You
but
know,
she did not. So I was just always getting bashed, and no matter what I was doing, providing or doing this and that, but I felt like my ego was through the roof.
You're bringing the money in, you're feeding people,
Bringing
and
the
that's
money
a wrap.
in. Look at me.
What are you
look at
complaining
me.
about?
What are you complaining about? And I did a lot of harm, a lot of cheating, a lot of the lifestyle that came with it. But we talk about rewards, right? All these rewards that are coming. They're coming my way. I mean, drugs and alcohol just kept me fueled and empowered. Right. And I got high and drunk every day.
Yeah.
I overdosed in that shop on East Main Street. I died in that office. Heroin overdose. And I still did not stop using
Just a
drugs.
little bit less next time.
Yeah,
said,
you
I'm
just
not
got to
gonna-
measure it
I'll
out
just
a little
sniff
bit. Yeah, just measure
It's
it.
safer that way. You know what I mean? It's safer that way.
Measure
You
it
won't be able to
better.
tell.
Plug it.
Yeah.
But,
Good
and
advice.
Yeah.
Sound advice.
and getting through the divorce, I got divorced. That was another bottom, going through the court systems, drinking those, I was spiraling out of control. I got another girlfriend right after my ex-wife. You know who she is, my ex.
Yep.
And she's a beautiful girl.
Another badass
Still-
bitch, bro.
Yeah, man. Me and her are like this.
Homegirl was about to carry a fridge up on her back by
Yeah.
herself the other day, bro. I was like, man, I'll just help. And Shauna's like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't want to bring out her name. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
I don't know if
Yeah,
she's mine. so.
no, you can say it.
But yeah, homegirl ain't
We
no
love you,
joke, bro.
Zandra.
Zandra.
Am I
And
clapping?
you
or
got
am I
Dino
not
with the
clapping?
broken hand, right? The
Yeah,
broken
yeah.
hand and the girl are gonna
Yeah.
bring down the. No.
Perfect.
She's like, just strap it. Put it on my back. I'm like, damn.
But
Oh,
me
this
and-
was Greg Street?
Pearl.
Pearl.
Yeah.
Me and her
Pearl,
partied
yeah.
together though, so it wasn't like I had to hide anymore.
Right.
Like with my
Yeah.
ex-wife, I had to like
Finagle.
hide or
Double
come
life.
home, and my ex-wife would be able to look at me walking in the door
yeah.
and know what I was on. You know what I mean? And trust, she would let me know what I.
That's like mothers.
She would make me feel it, man. She would call me everything in the book, and
Yeah.
you know, just the chaos and all in front of the children, seeing that. And not good things. But with her, I didn't have to hide it anymore, right? Because she knew what was going on. She was kind of closer to the lifestyle. She was going with me on runs. She was going with me on delivery. You know, she was kind of my little road dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was with me for years. Very good woman, like I said. And we both spiraled down to our bottom. She's 20 days after me. So we got sober almost the same time. And we had a breakup, but it was like we need to work on ourselves. It wasn't like
Yeah.
we mother effed each
Yeah.
other and I hate you. It's like we really gotta do this thing right. I mean, separately and work on ourselves. And I don't even know who I am.
Right.
And we kind of grew apart. You know, I felt more like roommates instead of
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
you only
Lovers,
really
you know?
only had that one bond with that one thing.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
But that's
You had using in common.
Yeah.
We
We
had
had using
life
in
in
common.
common.
and that's the other thing. You nailed it. You hit the nail on the head with like you don't even know who you are, right? And we become infatuated with the idea of this, and we have somebody to commiserate with us
Right.
in our suffering, right? We got somebody to ride with us. We get sober. I don't, and I tell people this because it was told to me, man. Like if I'm gonna try and do this sobriety thing with somebody else, like me and you're gonna do it together, babe.
Yeah.
Dude, my odds just cut inevitably by
100%.
50,
Yeah.
50
If
at
not more.
least,
If
at
not more, right.
least.
Anybody remember the kid a couple of weeks ago at the men's spot talking about he's leaving tomorrow, the rehab, and he's going to live with his in-laws
Oh, yeah,
until they
yeah,
get enough
yeah,
money
yeah.
to move out of his apartment
Yeah.
and get their own apartment. I think
No.
you missed. You were
Yeah.
you were in New
On
York. You were
vacation.
in New York, yeah. And
I
I,
was sitting
and he
next
was
to you.
sitting. I'm like, oh man, dude, this is. I got to pray for this kid extra.
He's
You know,
moving in with
because
his in-laws?
and his in-laws till they get enough money to hurry up and get out of there because they used together and they went to rehab together.
If I know who it is.
Nah, he was coming from help.
Oh.
They were coming in for help, and he
Yikes.
said that. I looked at Kyle, and I'm like, oh, this dude he doesn't have any idea, man. He thinks this is a great idea, man.
Yeah.
But we do, you know.
It-
And when we're
yeah.
that scared, you know, as long as I got somebody to suffer with me,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
all right, it'll be easy.
They
take half the
Good
load.
love's company,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
When I went up there and got sober in New Hampshire, and she came up there to visit, to see me, and she seen it working, right? And she went to the meeting on the beach, and it didn't hit her yet, but she seen it working on me. And then coming back to Connecticut, and I'm like going with it, and she's at the end of her, you know, run too, and
Yeah.
it just like clicked. She's like, because she knows more than anybody how I used to get down.
Yeah. So
You
when
know what
they
I mean?
see that,
so when
they're
they
like,
see
oh, man.
me not using and really like, wow, like, and
You
she
were
came
a
into
power
it.
of example.
Yeah, and she came in and she knew, like, my mother, like I said, is 17 years in the program, and she linked up with her, and they're still like this. I mean,
Yeah,
they're up in
yeah.
New Hampshire together right now.
No shit.
Right
No
now
shit.
together.
You know
yeah.
what's funny? Because Zandra was at the first, your first pig roast. She was at the pig roast,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I was looking at her, and I would watch her because I knew a little bit. I didn't know the whole story. I knew a little bit, and I'm like watching, and she's looking around. She's like, "This is pretty fucking cool, man. Like, I think I want in on this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?" She's like looking around, going, "Wow, like everybody's just loving each other," and I'm just like, "Yeah, man, these are the seeds we gotta put it out there because we
But
attract. We don't have to promote this."
You know what though? Go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh God, that's
Fuck you all got, and I'm letting you go.
I thought.
that's like the
I
convention.
told.
I tried to tell them. That's like the
Letting
convention.
you fucking go nice, and you want to talk shit.
That's like going to a convention. You ever been to a convention?
Yeah.
Bro, when you see that many people packed into
Oh,
a
and
they do the
fucking
countdown?
auditorium, oh my
powerful.
God.
Man,
Yeah,
powerful.
it's great. Yeah. Thank you for letting
What
me
were you
share.
gonna say?
Thank you.
Train left the
Thank you for
station.
We
No,
left.
I don't.
Yeah, he's
I
gonna
don't-
blame it on me.
What you
Thinking about
got?
whether or not to slap this
Yeah,
kid.
I'm gonna blame it on me.
How many times you are gonna really relate to this? How many times did you hear that kid ain't ready?
About me?
Yeah.
Oh,
453.
38,000 maybe?
I didn't stay around long enough to hear it. Fuck you.
And then be mad about it.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, you
Fuck
don't fucking
you.
know me, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm ready. I'm here.
But then you see, like,
Do whatever I've got to do.
this guy
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Zandra will put them in the same category of there's a different look when someone's curious,
Yeah.
but for the right reason.
Right.
I'm like,
Sober curious.
I'm falling back. Like, I might look curious, but I'm suspect
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
And I was never ready, right? But you could clearly see, and that's what kills me. You know, here I am on my rant about the newcomer.
Yeah.
Is that everybody comes into the rooms with my story is so much worse than the next
Right.
guy.
Bro, you got
You
no
know,
idea.
man,
They compare.
Everybody got a story.
you go.
Who the fuck wakes up and says, I think today's a good day to become alcoholic?
And I can tell you what, you can keep your story.
Yeah.
You don't want mine though.
Right. Literally.
And I don't want yours.
Right.
You can keep your
So,
shit.
you know,
I'll
when-
stick with my story.
When the person wants to come in and debate everything and you know, look for the like I'm looking for the
Goddamn.
flaws.
You do it out there.
He
Nice.
did. He
All right.
fucking
Cool.
did
I'm
it.
looking for the flaws.
Yeah, of
You know,
course.
I am not coming here looking for a way up and out. I'm looking to find fault in what you're trying to tell me that's gonna fucking save my life.
You ever go through one of the literature books and you're like, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Where's the
I
secret?
found it. What about this shit right here?
Yeah,
What about
yeah.
this shit right here?
It says I could
I'm
get
like,
high.
You're a fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
And that's just the, you know. So when someone says, "You ain't ready, kid,"
Oh,
like I'll tell you this. So one time I just came home I was away for a minute, and the parole officer says, literally the first 5 seconds he meets me, "You're going back."
Thanks for the
Yo,
vote of
I
confidence,
got mad
Chief.
as fuck.
I'm a professional. I can tell.
I'm like,
Go
who
back.
the fuck? You don't even know me, motherfucker.
yeah.
He said, "Yeah, I do. You got the thickest file I've ever
He
seen.
knows thousands of you.
And this tells me everything about you." And I was so polluted in I was dry, right? I'm dry for years, but I'm still alcoholic minded.
Absolutely. Nothing changed.
And I'm mad about it. And I don't have the one inkling of an idea that, you know what, man, this guy does know me. And the best part of that story is that this guy was a prick. But do you know when I discharged, he shook my hand. He said, "I ain't never seen an inmate change like you."
Wow, that's awesome, man.
That right there, bro, was like, those are the moments. Those are God moments that you hear something that just knocks you off your feet.
Yeah.
you
and
know?
what you did for him. What
Yeah.
you did for him.
To show him that
It was like that. His job is not just always gonna be. I mean,
Yeah.
98% of the time,
Yeah,
it's gonna
it
be
is, yeah.
fucking like, oh my
99%,
god,
right.
You get
you know what I mean?
scathed,
But
yeah.
I did that to one of my POs too. Same thing. Seen him on the street. I was like, bro. He's like, oh yeah, I remember you. Man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, listen, I just want to let you know, man. Like, I appreciate, man. Like, everything you've done, like everything, bro. You know what I mean? Like sending me to this place and violating all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I really appreciate it, even though I didn't get it with you,
Right, I got it.
but I got it.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say thank you very much for just being there. Like sometimes you probably saved me from dying that day. you know what I mean?
Speaking of, I forgot to share this with you guys. I got a couple before I went out on paternity leave. I got invited. Get this shit. I got invited by a probation officer to come in to Danbury probation and talk about recovery and program and all that stuff with the chief of probation, all the probation
So
officers.
you could give them help so they could help.
Yeah, bro.
Oh wow,
Was that I and it was such a
That's actually
like
a good sign, man.
I was like, what?
No, that's a good sign because, they've been banging their heads up against
Yeah,
the wall
man.
for years, bro. You keep doing the same insane
Resources,
shit to us
man.
too.
I can, and walking in there, I remember being on probation. You'd walk in there, you'd sit in that little fucking dingy waiting room, waiting for somebody to come out and say like, "Hey, come give me a piss." And 9 times out of 10, I was hot, and I
Hell
had
yeah.
like some piss in my pocket or something that I was gonna try to fucking, finagle here, and to sit there and wait for my name
Kept
to
it in his
fucking
mouth.
get called.
Sounded Jewish.
He kept it in his mouth.
Finagle here.
I told you I'm going full today.
He's full already.
Yeah.
Full of shit.
Have a Nagila,
We got
baby.
sidetracked.
You
did get
sidetracked.
sidetracked.
I
me.
didn't sidetrack us.
Yeah, you said
I was
my
on
mouth.
a positive tip. You started fucking
One of
around.
our-
I talked about probation. I got to go into probation.
One of
So-
our wheels fell off.
Yeah, so I was in there, and it was really a good feeling. It was a good feeling to be able to help in
Jonathan's
there.
horse lost a hoof.
But that is, dude. It's,
Sidetrack.
And it's like, and I know every single one of us here has experienced a moment in our recovery where people will ask us to do something, say something to us where we're just like, me?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
And, like, it's just till this day, dude. Till this day, like a family member gives me a code to their garage.
Yeah.
And shit. Like, I don't want that shit.
Yeah, Dino wouldn't take the code to this house.
I would. I don't want to go to anybody's house.
Him and I said it
Yeah, both at the same time.
simultaneously.
I don't want it. I'm like, oh,
I'm
fuck
good, man.
yeah.
Don't want to know the code of your shit. Even with Maritza, when she tried to give me a key to her place, I was like, I don't want that shit. I don't want no keys to nothing because I don't want to get blamed for nothing.
I don't
But,
remember, man.
740. It's all good. But Kyle,
740? Then we're done.
Yeah.
yeah. So
It's got the temperature on there.
you
too.
know,
Where?
Just
we
wait.
realized finally that lifestyle that we were living was a big lie. You know what I mean? And the things that you're doing today, and Matt said in the beginning, like you dove into this thing and you are about service. Bro, you don't say no to this thing. That is one important thing to have in your life. The
I learned
ability
that
to
from
say,
you guys, though.
yeah, man.
I learned that. I follow the lead.
You can't
know what I mean?
repay. You
I
can
follow
never.
what you guys do.
That's
You know,
pretty
you guys
badass.
say what you guys do, how you're staying sober, service work,
Service.
getting involved,
Get
and
involved.
being surrounded by this thing. You don't want to be on the outskirts.
Get picked
plucked
off.
Get
Yeah,
picked
bro.
off. You
Get
know,
that-
all these things. Like, I remember coming in and just really learning this. Because I knew, and I've said it before, my old toolbox is not going to work on this side.
it ain't.
You know what I mean? And it's still there.
Oh yeah.
It's at
Oh,
arm's
yeah.
reach too.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
sometimes I, with anger and other character defects,
Bro, we
reach
are-
into that box.
That's for another show.
We're never
That's for
well,
another
bro.
show.
We're never well.
But I knew I needed to learn a new, this is definitely easier, softer way. I mean, from where I am today, coming up on 2 years, if you would have said I'd be sitting in here with you guys
That's
2
right.
years ago, I'd say you're out your mind.
Bro, if you
On a
told us
sober
last year we'd
podcast,
be here,
yeah.
I'd have been like, you're crazy.
And it
bro.
just keeps getting better. Like you would
Yes.
say, my life is amazing. I never had it so good. They said it was good. When I first was coming in, I needed to hear that shit. Like,
yeah.
I need to hear that motivation. You know what I mean? And it's gonna get better. It's gonna, if I stay on this thing, and the past 2 years have been amazing.
Miracle,
And that's all from the grace of God, the program, the fellowship, getting involved. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the
right.
world. I mean, my drive before was success, money, material things. Look what I got. I had more money when I was using than I do now. For me,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The lifestyle was different, especially during COVID. Everyone getting stimulus check. I mean, I was selling a lot of drugs. People were buying cars. And shit. I mean, I made a lot of money. But you got to figure. I mean,
Lost a lot
I
of
was
soul.
doing $3,500 a month in heroin.
Yeah.
$100 to
Breaking
$200 a
even.
day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, $3,000 a month minimum. That's what 30-something thousand a year
36
going up my
thousand.
nose.
Yeah.
I mean, my nose is big. That thing gets hungry, bro. That thing, you know what I mean?
It's the Hoover.
That mother-
So we're gonna come to the end of the segment, but there's one thing that you always say that I like when you say it, that you say my reward, because these things were your rewards, like getting
rewards,
drunk,
right.
because you worked hard. You did work hard.
Right.
You still hustled. You put money on the table. You put food on the table. So you earned these rewards, but then these rewards became
my
what?
my punishment.
My biggest punishments,
My
right?
rewards
And-
became
and
my
I love
punishments.
when you say that. 'cause
Yeah,
it's the
that's
truth.
true.
It's so
and then
true.
now I'm being punished every day for all those things, all those rewards that I deserve this hit or I deserve this beer.
Yeah.
Now I can't go without it, and numbing that pain, right? So why I got all this pain for some reason, and how do I do that? I'm thinking I'm doing it from pleasure, and from getting high, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's really still pain, and just the lifestyle is ugly too, man. You don't know who to trust. I'm getting stolen from. I had to become, cold-hearted.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I said it before. I don't know, I don't know how to relate with someone if it wasn't a business transaction. You know what I mean?
That's the life.
And who do you trust? And you know, today I have different relationships like with you guys, like genuine, real good brotherhood relationships
That's
that
right.
I've learned in this program. And you know, last night's meeting, one of our fellows shared about something. I guarantee you, he got 50 phone calls.
Oh
today,
yeah, 2 from me.
you know.
2 from me.
From what happened
Yeah,
and from what everyone in this room deals with,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you just
yeah.
had a baby and you know all these things, right? We reach out to each
Blessings,
other.
man.
My
family.
frog neck. We texted each other with the neck pictures, right?
Oh, I told you from day one I met you that shit was fucked up.
All right,
But-
guys, listen. And Kyle been through that surgery and all that stuff. So yeah, we all go through a lot of stuff, man. Kyle, I really appreciate you being a guest. You say it was an honor to be here. It's an honor to have you here, brother. You're in my circle, bro, for sure. You know,
You're my
yeah. He brought it up first. I was like, hell yeah, I'm asking him. So great, man. Again, thank you for coming. We're gonna move on to our next segment, which tonight is gonna be 2 one-time bros, because when we have a guest, the guest gets to tell one, and tonight is Matt's turn to tell one.
What did he say? Did he say one?
All right, so rock, paper, scissors. Who's going first?
The guest goes.
All right, guest.
I'll go first.
All right, this is Kyle's one-time bro.
We could do that trio, the 3-time, one time.
I'm coming with some fire, though. Believe me.
One time, bro, I shot my friend.
Oh God.
What?
So you would say this one time.
I love it already,
no,
bro.
no.
One
He said
time
one.
I shot my
I
friend.
said one time, bro. It just came out naturally.
Doesn't even remember.
So,
Go ahead.
so
You and that guy Bill.
so we were big drinkers in the shop and all that. And one of the guys that worked for me, he passed away from drinking, actually.
Sobriety.
Too many meetings.
Not from the gunshot, but from drinking. So he was going through a thing with his girlfriend, right? And he was like real suicidal over it. And I had a shotgun in the shop, so I unloaded the bullets out of it, and saying, you know, I don't want him getting a hold of it. He's got the key to the shop, this and that. So I take off the bullets, right? So I'm next door to my buddy's shop. We're talking about having guns in the shop and this and that. And he's like, nah, I don't have any guns. You know, we drink too much. And I don't want one near the shop, blah, blah. Anyway, so I go over to my side, and they needed something where the gun was on the loft. So I go up there, and I'm getting whatever, and I see the gun there, and I'm waving it around, and I'm high, and I'm drinking. I'm waving it around, and I'm pointing at it. And my buddy's there, and all the Spanish guys that are working are going, whoa, papi, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'm like, no, it's not even loaded. It's not even loaded. All of a sudden, I pull the trigger. Boom! Boom! It fucking bounces off the wall, hits him in the chest. He falls in the van. He's cleaning.
Oh my
I thought I killed him.
God, bro.
I thought I killed him.
Jesus
All the Spanish guys,
Christ.
you hear like the bugshots. It hits the van we're cleaning. They say, Papi, what are you doing? I thought I killed him. I get down. He comes up. He's bleeding out of his shirt.
God, dude.
Oh.
He's going, it's all right, brother. Just buy me a beer and a shot. And I swear to God, that's what he said. And guess what I did? I bought him a beer and a shot. He
That's
was-
the least you could do.
That's the least I could do. He was a big Irishman. My boy Marty, man. He was my road dog. We drank together. We were like, we got some stories. You know what I mean? But I shot him in the chest, man, by accident. And the thing is I'm fucking taking out the bullets, right? So this guy doesn't hurt himself.
And you end up shooting
And I'm the one who ends up shooting him.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
what the
You're like, I don't want him to commit
I don't want him
suicide.
to get hurt. I don't want him to shoot.
I'll take the murder rap.
If anyone's gonna do it, better be me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's crazy. He's like, if you did shoot me, you know you'd have to put me in the van and burn me on Willow or something. I'm like,
God.
thanks, man. That's a good idea. Like, we're sick, right?
Constant Street's the perfect.
Yo, he is. My God, you got. But yeah, that's my one time, bro. I got plenty of them, but
Oh, yeah.
that was a you know,
One time, Kyle shot somebody by accident.
by accident. Yeah.
Easy.
The rule is, no matter what, the gun is always loaded. That's the rule. That's the rule. Oh, that's a funny one. Cause I could see it in my head and shit. It's like,
Thank God it took a ricochet, huh?
Yeah.
the funny
Shot
part
him
Yeah,
about
that
it,
a direct blast.
Yeah, for real.
God.
It would have been. Yeah, we would
you're
be
taking
having
the
me.
pellets out of them. So it's
Yeah,
shotgun.
yeah, it was like
Shells.
a blast.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Fuck shot.
That's hilarious. That's a good one time, bro. Wow. All right, man.
Caught a couple BBs in the chest.
Yep.
A couple 2-3 BBs.
Couple 2 tray.
They're a little hot when they enter.
What you got, Matt?
Oh, boy. All right, so there's one time
One time I shot somebody.
I'm going to start the story with my landlord was a cop. So things are going bad. My girl moves out. I get hooked up with this guy from New York. He wants to buy the bedroom set. And this is back in the day with them big 900 pieces of bedroom set shit.
Oh.
So I go to the neighbor. Well, I got to board a truck, man. I got to go down the street.
The cop.
No.
Okay.
My landlord was the cop.
Okay.
This guy's just a neighbor
Yeah.
who's got a pickup truck.
Okay.
Who thinks I'm going down the street?
Yeah.
To Queens.
I mean,
Bro.
it depends on your perspective.
Yeah,
what's
down the street.
It's a long street.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Long run. Anywhere is walking.
87.
Pack up this fucking beater. I look like the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah.
I got shit 8 feet high coming out this truck, bro, because I'm getting that sack.
Yes.
This guy offered me what he offered me. I'm getting all that.
Yeah.
I deliver this. I'm by myself,
Oh God.
bro. I am moving like I'm on a game show.
Yeah.
Sweating buckets. Get the shit. Get to fucking Queens. Unload this shit. I get paid. Come home. Run through that shit
Yeah.
in a night. Of course.
Yeah.
Now, I would like to say I wake up, but there ain't no waking up.
Yeah.
There ain't no sleeping. I'm thinking, the landlord got a snowblower,
Nice.
a lawnmower.
Nice.
There's a refrigerator brand new in my place.
Still
A
running.
stove. I sold every piece.
Everything
one
must
at a
go.
time till everything was gone.
All the way to Queens?
No, all this shit went local. I didn't have no time for it on the corner. That Queens trip was too much.
Yeah. Once the crack hits you, man. Yeah. Patience is up a
and,
window.
so yeah, I sold all my shit, or my landlord shit.
Again.
Okay.
Again.
And that was it, man. Real easy.
I'll sell anything. Dude.
I sell
If
anything.
it ain't
I'll sell
fucking
salt
Bolton
to a
I
Salad.
always say,
Fuck
listen,
yeah,
listen,
bro.
this was the best one. I know it was kind of a weak one time for me, but that's it. Anyway, I took a used toaster into the projects in New Haven. Got $3.
Hell yeah, bro. As long as I had a dollar bill, not change, but a dollar.
Yeah.
I could make shit happen.
Yeah.
Dollar. That's all I need, bro. I'm done it. That's a good one too, man. That's a good one. Selling your landlord shit.
But the best part was like the landlord, when I finally went down for everything, was so appalled that I robbed her because she was a cop.
Yeah.
What makes you think I give one fuck that you're a cop?
Yeah.
I wish you only have more shit because I would have stole that too. Well, I mean, what the fuck?
You lucky you had your strap on you. You know what I mean?
Once
know what I
once
mean?
you hit the rock,
I told
everything
him.
turns into white rock.
The best part was I had like an 80-year-old neighbor on top
Deaf.
who was deaf.
Oh, dude.
I could throw bombs on the floor. She didn't hear a fucking thing. I never disturbed her. And I was a fucking maniac in this apartment.
Too bad she wasn't blind too. You could have robbed her as well.
Yeah, shit.
I never read
blind.
old ladies.
Yeah. All right, guys, that was two good one-time bros. Again, Kyle, thank you very much for coming on the show. It was our pleasure. It was our honor. KOs, Lakewood Road, Waterbury, Connecticut. Get a nice detail. Get a nice conversation for sure. You, my friend,
Oh, yeah, you got to come sign the wall.
You got to sign the wall.
sign the wall.
Get up there, sign the wall.
Get to sign the wall. It's been episode 21, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, like, subscribe, share. Don't forget the merch. Yeah, do it right there. Yeah.
Here, get in here. No. So it's in the screen somewhere. Here, get.
There you go. All right, don't forget. Share, like, subscribe, merchandise, comment, sobriety dates, all that stuff. Episode 21 in the box. Here we go. The last thing I have to say to you guys is thank you so much for being a friend.
Chill.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel